Get more picturesque than this. Standing right outside of the Polynesian resort huts, the bungalows out here on the water that were just opened up about a year ago. Kind of expensive places that someone like me will never be able to stay at, I don't think. Who knows? I'm never going to say never, just because you never know. I mean, things do happen, but at the moment, in time, yeah, I will never be able to stay at those places. Hello, Miss Jen Vargas. Hope you're doing good today. I'll be heading over to Universal Studios right after I leave this place. I was going to head over and do the Epcot Food and Garden Festival thing today, but I found out I have to work fairly early in the morning. So I'm just going to go to the Hard Rock, enjoy my day, maybe run over, ride King Kong or something, and see everybody at the Hard Rock and go back to work. But before I did that, I figured come over here to the Polynesian Resort, enjoy some food upstairs with an incredible wait staff that really treated me top notch. Work is okay, Jen. I like work. I mean, it's been a pretty great few days off, but this is the first day I've actually been able to relax a little bit. I'm not gonna rush. Just because they tell me I have to be somewhere doesn't mean I'm gonna go be somewhere. They say, you know, I could pretend I didn't get the messages, but it's money and I need to generate revenue. Anyway, so my plan was to possibly go over to the Magic Kingdom, ride a couple rides, go over to Epcot, get my magnet for the Flower and Garden Festival, then head over to Universal Studios. But I did end up eating upstairs in the Kona Cafe or something. Pretty incredible halibut in that place, and wait staff was amazing. They really took care of me there. But after I was done, I also purchased something. I got something to go, and no, it's not food. I mean, it could be considered food, but it's for you guys. What is in here is for one of you people. And I'm gonna try and find a place to sit down, relax a little bit with some beautiful scenery right now, and show you what this is and how you can get it out of my cold living hands. So you don't have to wait till I'm dead to receive this. I'm gonna make sure you guys get what's in here while I'm still living. Anyway, let's head on. Let's see if any of you guys have any questions of what you want the camera pointed at other than my noggin. Let me flip this around. Walk you down the beach here and check out these bungalows. Ooh, I could take off my shoes, and this sand is so soft. Look at these places. They are definitely worth it. How is the weather? Well, you live just down the street. It's the same here as it is over at your house. LOL. Or why did I say LOL? Listen to the water. Listen to the water. That could be a screensaver right there. Oh, Miss Jen Vargas, I've seen your foot. Come on, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I've stubbed my toe on a couch. And you know how painful that could be. This place is amazing. Now there's a few resorts. That wasn't Steamboat Willie. That was a boat though. There's a few resorts that I have not stayed in on property. I've been in pretty much every one, but the only ones that I haven't stayed at are over there at the Contemporary. I've never stayed at the Contemporary Resort, and I have never spent the night within the resort. I'm going to walk you guys through real fast as I'm trying to find a location. Ooh, look at this. To show you what is inside the bag. Would you look at this place? Yeah, the only thing that sucks compared to like the Coronado Springs Resort and stuff like that is on their beaches around the water, There's lots of hammocks. Here they only have 2 swings on these beaches. So not too many places to sit down, but plenty of places for photo opportunities. Oh, here we go. That looks like a perfect place to set my rumpy. A campfire pit. Would you look at that view? Now, I did not have a margarita. I do got the hiccups, though. I did have, they brought me a birthday drink. And it was in a hollowed out pineapple, a real pineapple. And it had tons and tons of rum in it, hence the hiccups. And one of those umbrellas. I've never had an umbrella drink before. That was pretty cool. Oh, well, thank you. That it was a pretty good birthday. But that being said, I'm excited to show you guys what I got in here in this Walt Disney World bag. So this is what I'm gonna do. On my way down here from Leesburg this morning, I did hit the post office because the 1st was yesterday. And every month on the 1st, my Patreon supporters that donate $3 or more a month, I usually pick up postcards across the country at different roadside attractions like Route 66 stuff. Margaritas are my favorite drink, Ed. They're one of mine too. I think, you know what goes good with all food though? Mojito. A real Cuban mojito, not none of the mango stuff. A real mojito goes good with any food pairing. And if you take what is that? What's that dessert? Flan. If you have a flan and you put a thing of flan in your mouth, and then fill the rest of your mouth up with mojito, and mush it together with your tongue, best flavor ever. It sounds crazy, but it's good. Okay, so anyway, so at the post office this morning, I dropped off all the postcards and stuff like that needed to go out for my Patreon supporters. And that's the kind of things I do. And so I lump all my, no matter if you're a $1 Patreon subscriber, a $10 Patreon subscriber, a $5 Patreon subscriber, you all are part of the group that can always win stuff. So within the store, inside the Polynesian resort here, it's a beautiful Hawaiian resort with lots of Hawaiian goodies. But Florida is much like, it's just like Hawaii. We have palm trees, we have coconuts, and we have pineapple, and we have sugar cane. And one of the things we have, and most of the times you can find this like down on Highway 27 heading towards the Everglades. A lot of businesses do these. I mean, you could just stop on the side of the road and find one of these goodies, right? You could find a coconut sitting on the ground down in South Florida. What's unique about this one is it is also a postcard. Look, it's a postcard. It's a postcard coconut. Pretty cool, right? And it is priority mail. I could actually mail it if I had a winner right now. I could just go inside the store and they would mail it for free. But I told them, you know, my next trip home, if once somebody wants this, I'll do some sort of drawing for my Patreon supporters, and whoever wins it, I'll just come back and drop it in the mail here at the Polynesian Resort. But if any of you guys want this, all you have to, it was more than $3. If you're asking this, it was more than the average. This costed more than the average postcard. Let me just say that. But I love you guys. All my Patreon supporters have been so good to me over the years. I like getting sometimes things that are better to give out. So, but the same thing's going to apply for the Patreon supporters. They give $3 or more a month. You're still going to get the postcards. But even if you donate $1 or something like that, you're going to be in the drawing. I think next Friday, on next Friday's live video, I'm going to take all my Patreon supporters, put their names in a hat, and do the same thing I did with the 2 terabyte hard drive that I mailed off a little bit late. I mailed that off today too. I couldn't find a post office to get my truck into. Excuse me. But I did get it off with the postcards. So Desiree Harris, the 2 terabyte hard drive is on its way to your house right now as we speak. And this is the next giveaway. Okay, it's not a 2 terabyte hard drive, but it's pretty cool. So if you want it, go to my Patreon page and give a little, and you'll be in the drawing. It's just some of the stuff I do to say thank you to you guys, because you've been supporting me all this time. All right, I think my butt is rested from sitting on this fireplace. Let's keep going live for a little bit longer, and I'll walk you guys around this resort, this beautiful resort. I was thinking about taking a monorail ride and taking you guys on the monorail. For those of you that never been to Disney World and stuff like that, our monorail system's a little bit larger than the one in California. Ours, we have 2 lines. We have one that hits all the resorts, and then we have another line that goes directly from Epcot to the Magic Kingdom. And I was gonna do a resort tour of the monorail, and I could catch the monorail right here at this resort, but I don't think I'm gonna do it today because I do need to get heading over to Universal Studios. I-4 traffic's gonna be backing up here pretty soon. Or I just might talk to Keith, who is working security over here, and just leave my car in the parking lot here for a few hours and just Uber over to Universal Studios. Since Jen Vargas can't come and get me. Right, Jen? You can't come and get me? No? Yes? Maybe? Probably not. But I know everybody's going to be getting to work at the Hard Rock here in a little bit. So oh, it's okay. You don't be sorry. I know you're recovering, whatever the word is. You can't drive 55. Let me flip the camera around here so you guys can, rather than look at my mug. Look at this place. It was about 20 years ago, I would say, 25 years ago. It was probably, yeah, I would say 25 years ago. I brought my brother-in-law here, brought him out from California, and he just returned from a trip to Hawaii. And he stayed at the resort in Hawaii that this resort is based on. And we got here, and what blew him away was he thought that this resort actually felt more like Hawaii than the resort they stayed at in Hawaii, which was weird, right? Look, would you guys look at this swimming pool? Pretty beautiful. I know it was just recently refurbished. Who? Reverend Tommy Two-Tone. God, it's so hard to keep up with these messages. I seen Steph's name. Everything disappears when you go live. Only stays on the screen for a minute. Hi, Sarah from Lichfield, UK. That's a bucket list place. How's the weather over in Europe? Is it as beautiful as this beautiful 85-degree sunny Florida weather? It's probably a heck of a lot more comfortable in the UK at the moment. It's definitely a nice day today. But I'm heading back. Let's see, are you shooting on your Pixel? Yes, I am shooting on the Pixel at the moment, but using the DJI Go app. It was, hold on a second, it keeps disappearing, things keep disappearing. It's Reverend Tommy Two-Tone says, wish it was 85 here. You're in Alabama, it should be pretty warm. It should be this type of weather, right? I don't know. Don't feel bad because, oh, it's 65. That's actually better. I'd much rather be in 65-degree weather than this. Actually, let's go over here, sit in the shade. -6. -6 in the UK. Freezing. Yeah, could you imagine being in Paris? I know Disney in Paris. Look at this. Let's sit here on the grass. Let me put the camera up. I'm gonna sit my behind right here. Let's park it. Oh, yes. Like I'm in. Let's just sit on the grass and talk. Oh, I am not wearing shorts today. I am wearing Levi's. I did my laundry, and I figured today I'd wear my shorts, get wet, go swimming, ride some water rides over at Universal Studios, and no, I wore my pants. We're going to Disneyland Paris in April. Disneyland Paris is a bucket list thing. I was planning on doing it sometime towards the end of the year, but I have other plans now. My plans changed. With all the refurbishments going on in Paris now, with Marvel having a bigger presence in Paris, I'm looking forward to see what they do. But for some reason, I just feel like they're going to copy what's going on at Disney's California Adventure. I don't know, but I definitely would like to go to Paris, just not this time of year, because I know Disneyland over there stays open even if it's snowing, and I really don't want to be there when it's snowing. When I'm at a Disney theme park, I like it to be just like this. It's beautiful, beautiful and sunny. Well, I mean, look at this place. Talk about tropical. I mean, yeah, I understand why the snowbirds come down here. Actually, yes, your film is screening in Paris next week. 2.5 billion euros. That sounds like an awful lot, but I don't know what the exchange rate is. But yeah, come, spend your euros. We're a tourist state. We need tourist dollars. How much is the euro? I should ask Google what the exchange rate is. I know it's not like the peso where it's like 2 billion pesos would only be like $3 US. But I'm sure Europe is pretty similar to ours. I think they have to be joking, Jen. I don't think 2 billion. It wouldn't cost that much. I have some friends in England that come here quite a few, that have been here a few times, and they're not wealthy. They're not billionaires and are euro billionaires. It's about $1 to a euro. Yeah, okay. If it's $1 to a euro, it's not going to cost you 2 billion. 5,000, maybe 5,000 euros airline and a couple days stay. Maybe. I don't know. I was checking on airplane tickets in a week in Tokyo, Japan, because I want to go to Disney Seas over in Tokyo. And airfare with a week accommodations in Tokyo was only, it was like $4,000 some. It was pretty inexpensive. But I don't know. It's not going to happen now. Got more and more getting ready to go on in my life that I got to focus on. I got to give up on some dreams to make other things happen. How is the RV? I'm so happy you asked. I drove it yesterday, which was pretty exciting. Got a few new tires. You love Florida more than what? Paris or Tokyo? The RV, I drove it yesterday, ran great. Got a few new tires on it, got all new batteries underneath. So I got like 3 new batteries that they go in packs, and they could run your electricity. You could have solar power to them and stuff like that. So I got all that. I blew like $780 yesterday on that stuff, and it's getting ready. I figure over the next 12 months, it's going to be ready to go out on the road. Brian, Brian, you're coming back to Florida next year? Well, you got to make sure to let us know when you get here. We'll get a whole group of people. We'll get Jen, and we'll get Drake. We'll get a bunch of people from the Hard Rock. We'll get a bunch of people, and we'll just hang out. Actually, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here from the Hard Rock live at Universal Studios anytime. I'm supposed to be one of my friends that doesn't work at Universal anymore, works downtown, is supposed to be here shortly. So I'm thinking maybe we could hop in her car and take it over to the park. But I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out. If not, it's Uber for me, and we'll all meet over there. But we'll get a bunch of people together. Come to Florida, let us know. Make sure you post it, and we'll have a big, Drea. We'll have a big hootenanny at Old Town. Jen, how did you know it was Drea? I figure. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? It'd be a great time. God, it's so hard here. My 4 kids love it. He got all original and named the cat Kitty. Yes, the kitty cat, no name, just Kitty. Hold on, things are disappearing. Well, you've been to her new job, but I don't think she works at the place you went and visited her at. I think she works somewhere else, some bistro or something. I don't know. But I know her and JR are supposed to be here, and they're bringing the baby over, and we're supposed to go do something. And I know Stacia gets into work like a gastropub. That's the name of the place. But if they're in the parks, right now, I don't feel like going into the park. Especially Magic Kingdom this time of day, you can't do anything but bump elbows with people. So if they're all at the Magic Kingdom, I'm just going to go ahead and drive over to Andretti's, park and Uber from Andretti's over to Universal, so I don't have to fight parking and deal with that security. I'll just go to one of the resorts and clear the security at the resort instead of having to deal with the crowd there, and then just go lounge around in the Hard Rock and maybe do Blue Man Group. If you got a blog website, I'm just setting up. Hold on. If you ever need ticket info or help with any of that stuff, you could contact me anytime. I'll hook you up with Nicki J. Her handle is Theme Park Hipster. She has a blog, a website, a podcast, a book on Amazon, and she can help you out. I'm available on every social network, from Google Plus to Facebook, Instagram. I have my YouTube channels, obviously, and I do have a website, but there's no Disney or theme park stuff on it. It's glass-geek.com. But like I said, there is a blog on there, but I don't keep up on it. I'm mostly focused on YouTube and social networks. But yeah, if you ever need to get a hold of me, you could send me a Hangout message. You could contact me on any of the social networks. And and because I'm gone a lot of times, if you scroll through here, you'll see Jen Vargas. She lives right down the road, and she may be able to give you some info on stuff too. Before we could all plan your trip. And so you don't have to do nothing when you get here. Just get off the airplane, Uber over to the Cabana Bay or here on Disney property, and just relax. Actually, by the time you're coming, I think the Ventura Hotel at Universal is going to be open, and that's a moderate price resort that should be opening up. Have you got a blog website? I'm just setting. Okay, that just already popped up once here. Hold on. Oh, I'm behind. Last trip there was Sarah, Rosie, Gracie, Emily, Thomas, 3 grandparents. Yeah, you guys are going to take up a jumbo jet airliner. Yeah, just keep in contact with it. There's a lot of groups and stuff to help you out. When you get here, don't be taken by. There's places that are scams. You want to try a hotel next time? Contact me. Contact me. Look, Universal has some of the best hotels anywhere, and a heck of a lot cheaper than Disney hotels, depending on what time of year you're coming. You could stay, on Disney property for about $60 a night, but the hotels aren't that great. Over at Universal, about the same price, you can get a pretty decent room at Cabana Bay or Sapphire Falls. Just let us know when you get here. And if I'm off work or something like that, I'll try and hook you up. Rick, Sarah, Twitter, Instagram. Is that my name? I don't even know what my name on Instagram is or Twitter. But another good, Jen Vargas, who just wrote that. Central Florida Top 5 is her website and blog thing. So make sure you check that out. Central Florida Top 5. It is Rick Sayer. That's good to know because I really don't know. God, if I can't remember what my name on social networks is, that's how difficult it is for me to know my passwords half the time. Is Stitch still up in the restaurant behind you? I don't know. You want to go take a walk and see? If I can get up, we'll see. Hey, do you kids know, is Stitch up behind us still? He's not? These little children over here said Stitch isn't. I was being lazy and I figured I'd ask these kids, but I'll get up. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh. What sucks is I'm wearing Levi 501s and my britches keep falling and they're shrink to fit. Oh. Hilton, Orlando, Marriott, Gaylord Palms is expensive. Let's flip the camera around. Let's go see if we can find Stitch. Okay, right outside here of the pool area, we do have the Dole Whip area where you pick up the Dole Whips. Stitch isn't over here. But you can get your Dole Whips. In fact, these people got a whole bunch of Dole Whips. Let me take my glasses off. Okay, where was Stitch before? I don't. Once you come inside, you do have this Tiki God. Ooh, Dole Whip. Yes, they're tasty. Let's walk around and see the Tiki God. It's not a Stitch Tiki God. But he is a pretty happy Tiki. Oh, you're talking about the character, not like a. Let me turn the camera. You're talking about the walk-around character guy for the character breakfast. Yeah, he's probably here somewhere, but it's not breakfast time. It's not breakfast time. Let's walk in the gift shop. Let's see what's in the gift shop. And we got a guy with a ukulele. You're live. Do you play? You're going to do a hula lesson? Yeah, not me. So I'm just going to watch. Okay. We're going to see a hula lesson. Let's set up shop right here. Your hula dancers are leaving. Oh. You guys gonna do it? Yeah.
Have to go catch a plane.
There you go, Sarah. You can shoot.
I think everybody's joining in. Okay, so Stitch is not walking around signing autographs, but we do have hula lessons going on. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a pretty good birthday today. Okay, Byron, you have a great night, and keep in touch. Hunt for me on social networks, and I'll do what I can to help you out.
Everybody loves the luau, where the luau is the cow and the big luau. Throw white nets out into the sea, and all the amma come swimming to me. Oh, we're going to a luau. A hooky, 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 hooky luau. Oh, what a wonderful day for fishing. The old Hawaiian way, where the hooky luau nets go swishing. Na-de-do, na-de-ye-be. Oh, we're going to the luau. A hooky, a hooky, a hooky luau. Everybody loves the luau, where the luau.
Yeah, things I could never do. I can't do that.
Out into the sea, and all the swimming to the oh, we're going.
So much fun.
Oh, what a wonderful day for fishing. The old Hawaiian way, where the luau nets go swishing. Down the road,
All right, guys. Enough hula stuff. Stuff I can never do. I always freak out like when you go to the luau's, like if you're at a luau, and I'm always afraid that during dinner, you know, when they're up on stage tossing the fire and doing all that crazy stuff, and then usually they'll send somebody down to the audience and they'll take all the men out of the audience and bring them on stage and make fools of them, making us do stuff like that. And yeah, I'm not good at it. Jen Vargas. I couldn't see what that was, but anyway, I just wanted to bring you guys a quick little taste of Florida sunshine on probably my last day off, unless I go ahead and tell them, hey, I'm ready to, oh, emojis. On YouTube, the emojis are so small you can barely see them. But I think I'm gonna head on into Orlando and go over, because I don't want to bug Drea right now, because I know everybody's gonna be at the Hard Rock later anyway. Let them enjoy the afternoon in this hot sun. Let them sweat, because I don't feel like sweating today. I don't feel like standing in lines going over to the parks. And I know that, hold on, when will I be in town next? I don't know. Because I do have that motorhome now, I do need to come home a little bit more often. I'm thinking involuntary sweat is gross. I have to agree with you. Any kind of sweat is gross. I don't need it in my life. I do not need sweat in my life. My next days off, I don't know. I'm just going to continue coming back. I don't want to take full days off. I need to generate a lot of money because I need to, you need sweat. I need to, I have plans. Well, Jen, you know all my plans. I have a lot to do, and I can't do it without finances, and I need to work and work and work. So my days off are limited. Probably when your foot gets better. Or Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know. You've got this. I hope I got this. I'm working hard towards it. Trying. Got a lot to do. 2018 is going to be a busy year. Doing everything I can. Was fire on? Oh, there is. There's fire up here. Would you look at that fire? Every one of them. Check this out. There's fire all over the place. Look at that. Did you guys see that? Fire, just like what the cavemen used. Pretty amazing stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head out to the vehicle and head over to Universal Studios for a little bit, and maybe go on King Kong. You know what? It's more than authentic. You know why it's authentic? Because it's real. Real is authentic, and that is real fire. I know if I touched it, I would burn myself. It is authentic. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, go get in the car, head over to Andretti's, find a parking spot, call an Uber, and bypass the hectic stuff that is Universal Studios. And I'll talk to you on a little bit. I got more videos to shoot before I head back down to Miami to pick up my load going to Ohio. I have a little bit more fun left in my day. So until the next one, guys, I love you all. Peace out, everybody.